Hello everyone, this is your girl Oluwatoyin Omotayo, the founder of Jolani Kewapayola Foundation, also known as TU Foundation, a foundation that advocates against domestic and gender-based violence globally. So this is a part 2 of the um, recap of the live chat that we had today on Instagram, talking about education as a protector, as a protection against abuse. And our guest today, being the 31st of January 2026, spoke about grants and scholarships, and some grants myths that people allude to that has been stopping them from applying for things that they should have ordinarily applied for. So let's start with number one. Who are your friends? Who are your friends? Because the people you move with will determine how far you're going to go in life. If the people you are moving with does not, if they don't align with your goals, with your career goals or ambitions, you are on the wrong path. It will make the journey tougher for you. But when you are with people that your goals align, it makes things way easier for you. Yes, and that is why I'm very happy that Barb Shekwe is my friend. She practically guided me back in university, and I made a 2-1. I had every reason. I have solid excuse to not make a 2-1, but I still made it because I had a friend that God divinely connected us. Because I prayed also about it, and God divinely connected me to Shekwe at the time. So make sure you're moving in the cycle that we actually push you towards achieving your goals, your career goals. It is very, very important. So let's talk about mentorship. How do you get mentorship? Look, having a mentor is like having a driver who knows their onions, who knows the road already, an experienced driver. Babs talked about how she has a mentor who is already in the position that she wants to be, guiding her, right? And it is very important that this person you call a mentor is not just maybe somebody you look up to ordinarily. Your mentor must know that they are your mentor. They must be informed. It is a relationship, a very, very official relationship, even though it is not paid. It's a very official relationship. They must be aware that, oh, you are my mentor. That relationship should be defined. They must be aware that you are mentoring them. You cannot be calling me your mentor out there when I don't even know you, or maybe because I gave you just one advice and I've turned to your mentor. No, a mentor guides you. A mentor gives you assignment. A mentor monitors you, monitors your progress, and a mentor is genuinely interested in your work, in your success. It is very important. So in choosing a mentor, make sure that the person is not just someone you look up to or someone you can just ask casual advice from, but someone who is genuinely interested. You can send a letter to them, send an email to them, ask them to be your mentor. You can approach people to be your mentor. Let them know your ambition, let them know where you want to go to, let them know where they can come in to help you. And now, another important part of it that Shobo mentioned is that, see, when you have a mentor, you don't ask obvious questions. Don't be lazy. Being an ambitious person means that you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. Don't be asking questions that Google can answer for you. Don't be asking questions that you can easily Google away or research by yourself. It shows that you are serious. It shows that you are, you are intentional about your journey. They are also very busy. When you are sending an email, don't just be casualizing your, don't just make every conversation casual. Hello ma, hello sir, good morning sir, good morning. No, be precise and very cautious in your emails to them. Good morning ma, good morning sir, I'm so person, in case they don't know you before, if you're asking them to be your mentor, and if they were already your mentor, if you have to reach out to them, greet them and go straight to the point what you need them to do for you. They are busy people. Most times they are very busy people. Even as small as I am, I know how busy I could be, right? So be very precise. Make sure that the person that you want to mentor is aware that they're your mentor. Approach them to be your mentor. They will accept to be your mentor. If at the end of the day you have done everything right from your side, probably sending them an email for them to mentor you and everything, and you're not getting the rightful response, that means they're not interested. You move to another person, right? That does not mean that the person will be 100% useless to you. You can just be watching them do what they do and try take from their experience while reading about them. Don't just go and approach anybody. Make sure that you have done your homework on them, research about them. So when you are writing them, tell them the things you know about them and why they match why you want them to be your mentor, right? Like for me, I'm an advocate of domestic and gender-based violence, right? I'm a human rights enthusiast, and that is what I do. Then I want a mentor who I did not read about, or I don't even care. Imagine me writing a letter to someone to come and mentor me, and the person is in commercial law. He won't answer, because what does he want to say to me? Obviously, I have not researched about the person, right? So that's how it is. You have to research about the person you want to mentor you. Another thing Shoboy mentioned is you have to be very audacious, and you have to do it afraid. Like, of course, we all have our fears and everything, but yes, let the fear be there, but keep doing what you're doing. Get a mentor, somebody will guide you, somebody will tell you about their own mistakes so that you won't make sure that's a mistake when you're approaching that stage of life as well. They will run so that you can fly. It's very important. Education will take you far in life, but with a mentor beside you, it's going to take you farther than you think. So get a mentor today. Mentorship is very important. It is not just something you just talk about or and make it official. So that we now move to the grants section of the talk. We talked about why people will think, oh, only first class students can get grants or scholarships and all that. No, 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 no. Shakwa explained to us today that by the time she resumed the school, she was wondering the level of the kind of people she was in class with, and she was wondering how she got the scholarship. But look, you are enough. Bam Shokwebi was the best graduate student. She was the best graduate student back in university days, but in law school because that was when she lost her dad she lost her dad during her exam. She had a pass in law school. She did not allow that to stop her. She got a fully funded scholarship into Columbia Law School, one of the Ivy League schools in the US. That was not the only scholarship she got. She said she had to write letter of rejection to other schools. I gave her scholarship to pick Columbia because she has to pick just one of them. So you are enough. Keep applying. If this one don't give you, and that person will give you. Also, make sure you are a well-rounded person, because according to her, the way they pick people for this scholarship, they do an holistic or very holistic review. They want to see that you're a well-rounded person. Extracurricular activities that you're doing, it's not just you. Of course, if you're not doing an extracurricular activity and you have a first class, of course, what are you doing with your time if you don't have a first class? So now they will pick somebody who has 2-1 and has a lot of extracurricular activities to someone who made a first class without any extracurricular activities. It is very important. So if you have children in secondary school now, make sure you involve them in extracurricular activities. Make sure you involve them in activities that could, pave the way for them in the future. It is very important. We also talked about being audacious. Yes, very important. Apply. Shokwe told us how she applied for application fee waiver. Excuse me. How she applied for application fee waiver. Then she even went ahead to apply for application fee scholarship. Today was the first time I'm hearing about that, because even personally, there are a lot of applications I had to, shy away from, because I cannot afford to pay the application fee. It's too expensive. I cannot afford it and all that. Not knowing that all these opportunities are there. Make sure you start your research. Start from somewhere. I asked, okay, where can someone start from, at least, a baby step? Go on Google universities that has the course you want to do. Google supervisors that that your career aligns with. Get a mentor for yourself. Get the information. Don't just stay on your phone and be scrolling away. Make sure you are getting information from your phone. Make sure you are feeding yourself with information. Move with people that can give you information. Very, very important. And lastly, she talked about how she has an experience toolbox where she record all her successes. In case you want to forget, you record all your successes like that, and that way you can put in a very robust application for your scholarship or grants, and you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you don't invent stories when you write in your personal statement. Be very original. You don't have to destroy Nigeria's image to get a scholarship. As a matter of fact, they are bored of those kind of stories. Be original in your personal stories. Be audacious and do it afraid. That is what Shokwe left us with today at the live program. So with education, your life can change. The life of your family can change. Don't ever underestimate the power of education. Be out there getting information for yourself. And until the next video, this is your girl Oluwatoyin Omotayo. Do well to follow us on all our social media handles and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we'll be dropping these videos to educate us and to keep us abreast of everything that's happening, and our live Instagram chats all the time.